Welcome to another episode of 40 Central. We have another amazing guest. We took our show on the road. We're downtown right now. Shout out to the boss man upstairs for letting us get this space. After we speak to him, we'll see if we can give him a shout out. I don't know if he wants his name said, but just definitely want to show him some love. Like I said, we have an amazing guest with an amazing story, and this is what we're about here at 40 Central. We're here to promote great stories. We're here to give people a platform to share their history, share what they're about, share what they're doing in the community, and we also want to give a platform to show some positivity going on from our people in our community. So, without further ado, I'm gonna pass it to my man Justin, so that way you can give this man the proper introduction.
Damn, I gotta give the interview. You the interview. I mean, you the introduction man.
You need to give the interview.
All right, I don't know. He's the introduction man.
I was gonna say that for the podcast.
All right, but nah, all right. So we gonna, all right, yeah, because there's a lot we gotta say. What we gotta talk. This is the prelude. Right? This is the prelude. This is a little prelude of what we got going on. But no funny shit. Actually, we met last year.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Oh shit.
Happy New Year. We haven't even said that shit all day.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. We actually met last year, and ever since then, this man right here has been like, he's always checking up on me. We out chilling, make sure I'm good. We make sure but his story is insane.
Sunlight.
But like this is Cornelius Hodges.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
And I remember when he told me his name, I said, "What?"
Cornelius Hodges the second. My father's the first.
Yes.
Never forget.
Yes.
That. Thank you, Daddy.
Yes. What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Doing amazing, Jeff.
Brother.
Pleasure,
yes,
man. Thank you.
Just met him today. I just met him a couple hours ago, and just the energy and the conversations, I could just tell this is an upstanding, genuine, good person.
Thank you, bro.
So, we definitely want to make sure to give you your flowers while you're here. Mm-hmm. But, like we said, this is an interlude. So, we're going to give the audience a chance to get a little glimpse of who you are. We're going to start
with water, man.
Need some water?
I need my water.
We're going to make sure you're straight, because it's going to be definitely a good conversation.
It's that alkaline one, the black one.
Alkaline?
It's a smart water, though.
Somebody listen to Nas.
Right? And a yes.
But all right, so let's just start from your upbringing, where you from, and let's start there. Where you from?
Oh yeah. drink your water, yo. There you go. Make sure you're drinking water out here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, my name's Cornelius Hodges, born and raised the boogie from the Bronx Valley. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, uptown. All
grew up in High Bridge. Grew up in South Carolina. Yeah, I've been around, man. But I'm from New York. I'm a guy from the Bronx, man. Just lucky. Mm-hmm. Lucky enough to be born in a boogie. Mm. You know what I'm saying?
I was lucky to go to the bar that day.
Right.
Yeah, because if not, like, I would never met you. Like, it was cool. We was up until like 4, 5 in the morning that night.
It was a long,
Yeah, somebody got beat up.
Somebody got beat up by a man in a velvet suit.
Oh, shit. Nah, if anybody beat you up with velvet on,
bro, I didn't even know I had my headphone in.
Gave him the business.
Oh, you good.
He got beat up by a man in a velvet suit.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And then we don't take shit serious, so.
Yeah, laughed at
we outside laughing like, yo, why you beat that man up?
we chilled with Mike Tyson that night, bro. We literally chopped it up with him and and he was still clean and fresh, you know what I'm saying? It's like, my bad. He was apologizing. Yeah. Like, oh, you ain't do it to us. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
It was like, yo, damn, you know this. And he was like, but y'all ain't tell me. I'm like, we don't even know you.
And you're in velvet, bro. Like, we ain't thinking you gonna do that shit. Like, come on. So be careful out there. Don't ever judge people, bro. Don't sleep.
Yeah.
Don't ever sleep on
anyone. That was a velvet velour suit. Like
he was clean. He was clean. He was celebrating New Year 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Also, this happened 4 months ago.
This happened. That was the first day I met him.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
First day I met him.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So like in the Bronx, right? What was that experience for you? Because I came up in the '90s,
Right.
so you know the '90s was different.
New York growing up.
So what was that like?
Everything.
Because that was Giuliani ever.
Man, listen this. So I'm 43. August 5th, 79.
I've seen some shit.
Who's that? Is that Dinkins?
That might be Dinkins.
I don't even know, bro, honestly, but I know visually what it looked like with the cardboards, people breakdancing. I know the good shit. All of that, the Bronx is burning stuff. That shit still look good to me. Because what's popular now? Graffiti, everything that they said was bad before. These artists are no good. This is trash. Now people are paying people like Crash. I don't know if y'all know who Crash or 183. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best graffiti artists in the world. From the boogie
to do shit.
to decorate their establishments now. You understand?
Look at this.
Look what we're seeing.
Look behind us.
Lyrics all over the wall.
Lyrics,
It's like,
pictures.
you know what I'm saying? Jotted down and what some people call chicken scratch or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I feel like the Bronx doesn't really get our just due for the culture that we've basically sparked. But do you, because a lot of people try to debate that now, do you feel like hip hop started in the Bronx?
Yes. I saw it.
Okay, that's good.
Was
Because some
a
people
witness.
arguing now, they try to say Queen started it.
I mean, in the essence of it, it's the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? It's Parkchester. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all of that. My man, shout out my man NOE. NOE could give you a whole spreadsheet of the history of. So shout out to my man DJ NOE. You gotta talk to him. He'll be here to do this too.
Okay.
But of course, it started like the sounds because hip hop is from what? It's not just African black people rapping. It's that Latin flavor too. The drums, the and the, you know what I'm saying, all of that music, all of that time, the salsa dance, to breaking it down to your break dancing and stuff like that. It's a whole different, it's a whole gumbo, let's say, of different ethnicities, but it came from the Bronx. Like, I don't even know why you would even want to debate that. Just like accept it and be like, yo, thank you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Why be like, oh no, we have to be first. Let the motherfuckers live. Like, if that's what has been said all this time, just let it be. But it's
Everybody
not.
wants to debate now.
Yeah, but it's not.
This is not even blue. This is
You know what I'm saying?
Indigo.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, this is
fucking
Knicks.
blue.
This is Knicks. This is Knicks and Kith. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what it is now.
Now it's a debate.
Yeah, but it's like some of the best artists come from all over. That doesn't mean Nas wasn't nice. That doesn't mean this guy's not nice. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to say something started, that's where it started. You know.
So what was your experience growing up in the Valley? Because
Yardie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? Talk about that. What was that like?
Seeing fucking weed plants across the street and I didn't even know. Like it was weed. I was young. I was a child. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is at a time where people were like going to jail for
exactly.
tens of 20s
and
of
I
years.
remember my neighbor having a weed plant in front of his house. I remember how it looked. You know what I'm saying? And then I forget what my pops used to call it. The old school name. I can't think of it. But it was like, and you see him smoking, you know what smell, you know different smells and shit like that. But growing up in the Valley was beautiful. Honestly, it was communal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew each other. We had the swimming pool. And, you know what I'm saying? Got some of the you got some of the best tennis courts. Like right now, somebody's probably playing tennis out in the Valley right now with the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best track runners. I played baseball. I learned how to play baseball in the Valley. You know, it's hillside. Stuff like that. It's like, it's communal. My parents and my family always made sure we were in good communities. You know what I'm saying? No matter what was depicted towards us or whatever, you know what I'm saying, your skin color is, you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cut that right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't want to stop him.
Yeah.
You good? Shit, keep it rolling. This behind.
We here, bro. This is some real shit, man. There's deals being made. We're not here for play. You know what I'm saying? We here to slay, bro.
Nah. That's because you know my mom's grew up. Well, you don't know.
Yeah,
No, my mom's grew up in Edenwald.
Oh, God.
So she used to always talk about how Edenwald was a family, and I mean, you had your crime, you had your drugs,
It's
and
everywhere.
streets is gonna be the streets.
It's everywhere.
But for the most part, if you was from Edenwald,
That's right.
only somebody from Edenwald was gonna beat
That's
you
right.
up. If anybody from outside the hood came in here,
and nobody would do it.
nobody.
Ain't nobody coming to eat a wall party, bro.
Nobody. And that's how it
You
was.
and then this is the thing that I always say. You still had Spelman right there, so you have a Catholic school right there. You know what I'm saying? So there has to be some type of order.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The archdiocese, they're not gonna let no bullshit happen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think like that. But we're not bad people. What are we talking about?
That's a fact.
Everybody fucks up. Don't be like, oh, them niggas again. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like typical. No, bro. What are you saying, man? What are you saying?
So I do want to talk about what you currently do now. And you are a chef.
Yeah. So I am a chef. All right. Yeah. I'm
wait,
pretty.
Wait. Don't
He's
don't
just-
sell
he's
yourself.
like, yeah,
Don't be
yeah,
humble
yeah.
now. You the best chef
In the city.
in the city. Talk about it.
Actually, there's always somebody better, but I'm nice.
Okay.
I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for years. I made me an animal. This rooster, this shit. I wrote me a man. All of that. I love it. I love to cook. I love to feed people. I love to take care of people, first of all. I love to make sure people are good. You know what I'm saying? But I say this constantly, to feed people is different because there's 3 things in life you have to do. You have to drink water, you got to breathe air, and you have to eat. Like, those are facts.
Yeah.
You don't need your clothes because you could figure that out.
I watch Naked and Afraid.
You understand what I'm saying? You can figure. But as far as your body fully working to do whatever it's supposed to do, you have to take in some type of nutrient. You have to, you know? So I love that. And then also, I love that blindly people eat with me. You understand what I'm saying? You trust me enough, not even seeing me, that I'm going to provide this thing to you that's going to keep you safe. You could have a dietary restriction. You could be allergic to shellfish. If I put a little shell from a shrimp, you could die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, blindly, you're eating through me.
That's why I really hate ordering fast food sometimes.
Depends on where you order.
No. The thing is, because you could say, I don't like onions.
Right.
Right.
When I got it. Yeah.
No onions, right?
Right.
You go to a fast food restaurant, and this is where it differs from a real chef or somebody who's in a spot where it's like, I don't want no onions. They throw that shit on there anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's scary because if
it is.
If I was really really allergic to it, luckily I'm not, because how many times I've had sandwiches with onions on it.
And a lot of people don't even know what they're allergic to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. They have to have an experience first to know. Damn, what got me fucked up?
Yeah, that's why, like, as a child, like with my kids, like I will, like, in the beginning you have to like treat them with like peanut butter for a little bit.
Yeah.
You can give them a little bit of peanut butter and see if it's not, because that's one of the most craziest allergies in the world. Like, my cousin can't smell a peanut.
Nut allergies, yes.
And he can't smell a peanut. He'd be like, one time I had a Snickers. He's like, yo, can you not open that around me? Yeah. And I was like, why? He was like, nigga, I'm allergic. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, shit. What is that? Where do allergies come from? Like, what is that like?
It's your body makeup, bro. It's all of that chemistry. It's how you're made. You know what I'm saying? Same with like.
It's the same thing with lactose. Like, I'm lactose. Like, but I'm normal.
Right.
Because, like, we're not supposed to be drinking milk from a fucking cow.
We are seeing that all over the place now.
Y'all got the extra chromosome. I'm right. Y'all the aliens.
I'm lactose intolerant too.
Oh, so we straight.
Yeah.
No, I still eat it. I still love it though.
I'm fine. Give me my cereal. Eat my cereal. But I drink almond milk now, so I'm trying to, getting older. I'm trying to take care of myself.
Oat milk is good too.
I drink oat milk with my coffee now. But so when it came to you becoming a chef, was that something that you knew when you was growing up in the Bronx, that you wanted to do chef? Or
so when actually my 10th birthday, we moved from the Valley to South Carolina, where my family's from, and my mother always taught me how to cook. I always cooked with her and stuff like that. But I remember I was probably like, I want to say 13 or something. I was home alone, and I was making French fries, and I left the oil on the pot. I mean, the pot of oil on the fire.
Oh, still lit.
I was just being a kid doing whatever, and I came back to the kitchen, and there was fire. A little saucepan, little pot. What did I do?
Put water on it.
Put water on it.
That was the worst thing to do.
That shit said,
Yep.
bro, almost died. Almost died. But put it out. I put it out with the same water nozzle from the sink. You know what I'm saying? Luckily,
You got it down.
my mom was home. She just came home right when I put it out. But then she was like, "You can't do that." And then we went over what mistake I made.
The water.
And then we went right back to
So
cooking.
you definitely got your ass whooped.
Oh no.
Oh, no?
She was more worried about me.
That's nice.
You understand?
I come from a different
Thank you,
household.
mommy. Thank you, mommy. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
one time, me and Warren, we was smacked, and I went home to make a pizza, and we fell asleep while the pizza was making.
Dangerous too. That's dangerous.
It was so crazy. I woke up like 2 hours later. The fucking pizza was hot. It was burnt hard as a rock.
It's a wrap.
But luckily, I had it on a non-burning.
On a non-stick.
One of those pads. It was like so like. If it wasn't, it would have been bad.
Right.
We woke up. I'm like, yo, smell that? Nigga, we still got pizza in there. That shit was hard as a fucking rock. Like,
You know what the thing is though? Back in reference to what you're saying about, I just loved the food though. I always caught myself. I used to date my high school sweetheart and stuff. I used to be at her crib in Gun Hill Projects, fucking cooking every day. I had a day off. I would go there during the day. You know what I'm saying? Make the same eggs and cheese and sausage like over and over. You know what I'm saying? But I always cook. Then it would be like going to a barbecue. I see fire. I'm like, okay.
get on the grill.
Let me get on this, bro. Let me get something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just loved it. But then also, I played ball. I played football and stuff. So I always ate good. There's always great food in the house. But I ended up joining the Army. So I joined the Army September 13th, 2001, 2 days after 9/11.
Wow.
Shit. Thank
Like
you
real
for your
shit.
service.
Got my dog tags on right now.
Yeah.
This is real shit.
Big boy shit.
This is real shit.
Yeah,
That's what you hear while you out there getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I joined the Army as an 11 Bravo, which is a grunt front of the lines. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 days after 9/11. I lost some friends in the towers, so I wanted to go take some people, you know, with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass. And then shit got real. You realize there's some real killers out there.
Wow.
And you realize you don't really want to die. You know what I'm saying? So I called my mom's. I was like, this shit is crazy. Like, we going. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was going though. But she's like, baby, I taught you how to cook. Why don't you cook? Why don't I cook?
How long you was in the service though?
4 years. I did
Okay, so you did your one. Okay.
I did my 4 years. But then when I was in the Army, I changed it to being a cook. And two things happened. One thing, I realized that I had something of demand because you have to eat. So now I like a bartering system. So now you got your guy in supply who you get your bulletproof vest, your best. Now I get all the best stuff because I got steak. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got bacon. I got eggs. You hungry? Like, I'll make an omelet for you heavier than so you can take back to the barracks and eat later. You know what I'm saying? When we out in the field training, I'll give you more. So it's a bartering system. But also, there's a history that you see and understand why. So it's called a quartermaster. That's what the job is. The umbrella for supply, cooks, things like that. So in Fort Lee, that's where you go learn your trade and stuff like that. And there's a museum, and you go in there and you'll see these pictures of their cooks and stuff like that. And who are they? They're black men that weren't allowed to fight in the wars. You know what I'm saying? It's the black man on the train car, you know what I'm saying, that was cooking because they couldn't be officers. They couldn't be, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't have high-ranking positions. And literally, they thought that putting a gun in their hand off the clock is dangerous, you know? Unless it's in war where we know you'll possibly die. Then go, here, take it. But those were the only jobs you could really have. And I'm like, damn, that's some dope history, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been taking care of this motherfucker, bro. American made. It's dope.
Yeah,
it's dope.
shit. In the movie Pearl Harbor, the chef was the one that held it down on the ship.
Cuba Gooding.
Cuba Gooding. When the Jats pulled up.
And he got on that thing and he said, bah, 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 on the 50 cal. That's a 50 cal.
Yeah, he was bugging out. But I want to go, like, because that's a whole another rabbit hole. Just like
we got a lot to talk about. There's gonna be a part 2 to this because we just gonna cut this short.
3 parts to this.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You talking about going to war after 9/11? Like that's a different
yourself.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
its
came
own
to get
time
me.
period.
That's
Not a lot
right.
of people can say that.
That's right.
Right. So
as a black man, I knew nobody would ever be able to tell me anything in America again. I'm the ultimate American. You can't tell me shit. Respect me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Respect me, not even fearfully, but just respect me, bro. I put my time in.
So how did that change your perspective of America at all? Because a lot of especially like a lot of black and brown people, they feel like, oh, America may be like the worst place in the world, and the black and brown people here can't thrive because of the system. But then they leave, and they come back with a different perspective. So did your perspective of America change?
America's the best place in the fucking world, bro. You know how many issues are going on? The only thing America fucks up on is that we try to bump into other people's business and don't take care of home. That's the main issue. Don't spend all that money for war when, you know what I'm saying, when we here. You know, there's some shit going on here. How you worried about what's over there? Like in Iran and stuff like that? Iran, excuse me, you know? They've been living like that for thousands of years. How you think you're going to put an American custom on them? I know some of the shit they do is fucked up, but some of the shit we doing is fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Who are you to judge?
So, I know that we're gonna get into like the military stuff the next episode and shit like that. But yeah,
I definitely gotta hear that. That's crazy.
But if you was on the front lines when you first joined, right? Basically, cooking saved your life because you would have never know where you was.
You still on front lines?
Still?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
How does?
It don't matter, bro.
So you could be, and they hit it.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it was.
No, you're
I
not
thought
safe.
it was two different things.
You're not safe, bro. You're an 11 Bravo out the gate. You are there to be a killer. You know what I'm saying? The job is just by necessity in case you're not fighting.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But when you getting crazy, yeah, everybody plays. Everybody gets some. Don't matter. Don't matter, bro.
Wow, that's interesting.
Right. That's a fact.
Because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you had a specific job and you went for a specific thing. Oh,
you had to do both. You had to go shoot at the range. You had to go learn your combat training. You have to, yeah. They're not gonna save you because you know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you're better off because you know how to use knives and shit like that. It's a different perspective. You could survive. Like I did a mini like SEAL training in the Philippines and stuff where they drop you in the middle of the jungle and you have to survive. It was only 5 days, but it's some real shit. You get what we got 2 MREs like the meals in the bag and stuff like that, and the rest you had to figure out.
You said only and
our officers would come hunt us down and shit like that, like you see in the movies and stuff. So it's like I knew certain shit that I knew what looked like an onion or a scallion and stuff. Like I knew, you know what I'm saying? So like I was better off, and that's what set up like me and my squad too, because they'd be like, "Yo, well, we good?" Or go catching fish, like little knick-knack crabs and shit like that. You know?
Would you ever do Naked and Afraid?
No.
You survived.
Yes.
you survived that shit.
What are we talking about? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. But yeah, I like being outside, but I don't like being outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I want to know. I want to stick to this Afghanistan term for a little while because
beautiful people first.
The Afghans.
Everybody's beautiful out here. Just to be clear.
Of course.
But it's like, yeah.
Because we got a huge, like, race issue here. But then I hear countless stories of, like, oh, I didn't like black people. I hated black people. I hated white people. But then they went and served together. And they was like, oh, shit. Like, we got more in common than...
That's what I was going to say. Because you started before about America's relations and race and stuff like that. When I went to basic training, that was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I went to basic training was in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. It was all guys, which I always also requested. I didn't want any females around just because I know I needed to
Want
focus.
to focus up.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want no soft shit, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not saying we want soft because y'all are aliens and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was.
But you could at that point
You
in time you
understand
could get distracted.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I know what I was about to do. I'm an athlete. I'm always on a team and stuff like that. I know what we about to do. Let's go rally the troops. You know. But literally, you met these young men from all over, from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? From Africa. You know, there was this dude who was like Michael Blackson there, and he got up in the middle of all of us, 500 people, and was like, I can't get jiggy with this shit. And he went on that and did the whole skit. Did the whole shit. Dope dude, dope African brother from New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Asian, Latin, everybody. Same goal.
Same goal. Yeah, that reminds
Same
me
goal,
of
bro.
like one of my favorite movies, like Remember the Titans, where the goal was
Right.
football. They went to that spot.
Perfection.
They went to wherever they went to go train, and then they came back as
that was Fort Lee.
That was Fort Lee.
That's down there in Virginia.
Okay. They
So
went
yeah.
and they went to go see the graves and all that shit. And
So all of that is in Virginia.
that's fire. We need to do
It's
that.
Fort
shit.
Lee, and also I forget the other name where the actual cemetery is. I'm mad I can't.
Yeah, I'm mad. I can't remember it right now too.
Google
But
it.
like that's what that reminds me of. Like, cause like when you said it, like, all y'all just came together.
My blood type is O positive.
Mine too.
You know what that means,
Isn't that
right?
rare?
No, I'm rare. Yeah.
No. You're rare.
Yeah, we could give to everybody. Y'all can't give to us. We only could give to each other.
We
Pause.
can give to everybody.
I don't think I'm that shit. I don't think that's me.
So literally, no matter what color you are,
You gotta get it from one of us.
if you are dying, I got you, bro. Isn't that something?
That is very interesting.
There's
Very
only one we
interesting.
can't give it to, right?
I'm not sure, but I know I
I
can
think
give
we
it.
there's only one we like the most rarest is probably like what AB some shit. I don't know,
Yeah.
but we
But it's
could
things like that.
we could give
in
to
reference to
everybody.
what you're saying about racism and shit like that. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, did y'all lose trust in the government when y'all came back? Because
Yes,
then they
yeah.
sent
I
y'all.
know I did. I went through some crazy shit.
Really?
I went through some real.
Did you ever get therapy for that?
Yeah, literally 2 years ago,
Oh wow.
right before COVID.
Okay.
Right before COVID, had to.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Was losing my mind. Like, I was in a great situation. I was like running the city, like doing all the most dope shit, flying private Ferraris and working with Jacob Julian, doing all of this other outlandish shit. But it was all hiding behind this facade. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I'm in my head going nuts.
the thing with that is people outside look at you and say, "Hey, he's good.
Yeah.
He's fine." But
Or
then all
they
these
call me
actors-
ABM. They used to call me ABM.
What's that?
Angry black man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I didn't take shit from people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was still on my like, and it wasn't even about me. It was more, I thought people were trying the people that I was with, my crew. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. And I just don't like taking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like sideways type of actions and stuff like that. I'm not that type. I'm not going to crack jokes on you. Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those little fake jokes are actually real jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a little truth to it.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, like people look at that and say, "Hey, he's fine." Look at Robert Williams, one of the most funniest guys in the world, killed himself.
That's right.
Look at all these people that just
Bourdain.
yeah.
Man.
They thought he was happy. He was outside. He was living his dream, going and eating food everywhere, going to cook and doing this shit everywhere, and then suicide.
Didn't somebody just pass like yesterday? I think wasn't the
Gangsta
rapper?
Boo, though.
Yeah, I think they said
Was
she
that
OD'd.
suicide?
I think they said she OD'd.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot of people going like.
but like it's tough because like I commend you for doing that
Yeah.
because
I
like
had to.
but you took that step
I had to. Bro.
because if not, then nobody knows what would have happened because like that is something that's real. Like we always say this we don't even tell each other when we hurting, you know what I'm saying, as guys. Like
Right.
So for you to go and take that,
you
that
see your guy, bro. If you're really someone's friend, you see your guy's a little fucked up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
But
man.
I could deny
You
it.
good?
Yeah.
I'll deny it.
Yeah.
You tell me, I know you good. I'm good.
Yeah.
But that don't mean when I get home I'm good.
Right.
That don't mean when
Losing it.
I am. Yeah. So like doing that because of what you have to see and what you have to go through is good, man. Because that's a crazy type of.
And plus,
time.
the world we're living in now, which is such a beautiful thing, is the focus on it. You know, we've lost so many people, and so many people lost a lot of things just because we don't speak about it. Now we speak about it so much, and it is at the forefront where everybody's talking about it. Everybody talks about your mental. You know, mental, your chicken, right? What he say? You know what I'm saying? Take care of those things. But this is what runs you. This your mind could make you do anything, as long as you believe. But then if you're fucked up, you're gonna do anything because you believe, right?
I like that you said that because
That's a
like
good point.
I never get sick.
Right.
I don't believe I'm
you
ever
talk
gonna
that
get
shit.
sick.
Yeah, you talk
I told you
shit.
that. I said I could sit in a room full of COVID. Everybody got COVID. I guarantee I won't get that shit.
Well, don't get it now.
Nah, definitely
While
not.
I'm sitting next to you.
But yeah, I guarantee. I just like your mind is a very powerful thing.
What they used to say, the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah. And I believe I believe we gonna take this shit somewhere.
Oh, this shit going so.
In my mind, I believe that I'm never gonna get sick. I believe that I'm gonna be alright. I believe I'm gonna be, and it's been working for me so far.
That's what's up.
So far, yeah. This is, you know the bad part about this right now, JT, is the fact that I want to go so deep into the conversation.
How far?
They here already.
Oh, okay.
Are they here?
Yeah, they here already. Yeah.
So let's,
Nah, but
you can cut
yeah.
it short, man.
Alright, so we gonna wrap up.
No, just like one thing about his family. Like I want them to understand what the next one will be.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get into. So we're gonna wrap up, but this is not gonna be the last time we see this accomplished brother on our platform. The next time we see him, we're gonna go into a lot more depth about his family. Because little do you guys know, he has one of the most influential families in our nation's history, and he's going to explain who they are and the legacy that they have left behind. If you want to give them a snippet, that's up to you, or you want to wait. Sorry, however you want to do that, is up to you. But that family, that legacy, that history, definitely is something that we need to give those roses and those flowers to, because, like I said, this is one of the most influential stories in our nation's history.
I've been telling you about this man for a while now.
Yeah.
It's his fault that he hasn't came, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
I told you I said I'm gonna start my year off right.
There you go.
With y'all. That's
listen, man, like
American history, man.
Yeah.
2 generations removed from slavery, and my grandfather made a decision for his future family that is pretty much unprecedented. You know, he said something and did something that I can't even fathom. His process of thinking to even see that far ahead that he was going to do what he did.
I don't even see that either. Like,
thank you.
Like that is insane.
Ben Hodges, man, thank you. Thank you, bro.
We gotta definitely give flowers to your grandfather and your family for that amazing thought process, and just to all our ancestors that fought through that dark period of time that didn't quit. And I think a lot of times we kind of forget about all the people who aren't spoken about in the history books.
And we just don't know.
We just don't know, right? And I think this story that you're about to bring to our audience is going to help them. Damn, like, let me go back
Let me go check out
some shit, because I come from a pretty good family too. Like, you'd be surprised when you go back and look a couple, because like you said, only 2 generations back.
Yeah,
that's not that far.
My father's father.
It's not far at all, right? So that story is definitely going to set a new trend in our country. So thank you for choosing to share that with us.
Guys, man.
And thank you for your service.
Right.
Thank you for everything you're doing in the food and chef community. And we cannot wait to get you back here on 40 Central.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
That's right.
Real quick though, tell them where to find you. Instagram. Tell them
All
where.
right. My
tell them
IG is long. It's my damn name, Cornelius. All right, _ but the last is General. My last name is Hodges, but General, that's my mother's maiden last name. That's why I did that. It's not military related.
Wow.
That's for mommy. But I'm also at Coleman, Chef Marcus Glocker, Chef Sway to the Boogie Down Bronx, Chef Rachel, Chef Luke, my man Elliot, Gangsta Juice, Chef Emmy, Chef Danny. You know what I'm saying? We're killing it. Coleman just got 3 stars, New York Times. Best new restaurant in America, Esquire magazine. Gonna get that Michelin star. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Yeah, do y'all
We
hear
there.
this shit?
Come sit at the bar. Come ask Megan for a fucking cocktail, bro.
Megan, we'll probably be there later.
Yeah. We pulling up. We pulling up.
Yeah,
For sure.
man.
Appreciate you.
Man,
Bro.
yes.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank
This
you.
is great.
For real.
This is nothing. I'll tell you
we
right
ain't even
now.
started
This is.
I know you're gonna see what
We-
y'all
yeah,
do.
It's
this
the layup line. It's the layup line.
Yeah.
Until we actually start pulling some threes out.
Oh,
this
we
one.
already-
First of all,
Yeah, great.
you even said it before. You was like, "Yo, that's crazy how y'all do it off the top, right?" Listen, you don't understand. Once you say certain things, his brain starts going.
I know he's good.
My brain starts going. Whoever's with us, we start like, okay, now I want to ask that. This shit is like,
That's fine.
I love how we doing this.
Yeah.
It's all energy.
Because I don't give you a tent that I don't we don't give you anything that says, you know what, this is scripted, this is fake,
Right,
this
right.
is oh yeah, we read up
We
on
doing
you
like
for
we
so
talk,
long.
like
This is fucking
how I
regular
met you.
shit. Yeah.
How I met you.
Drunk.
Oh, not me.
Well, no, I wasn't drunk that day. I drove home.
Oh shit.
You want to tell her? You want to tell her? Nah, we're
Nah.
gonna get out.
Some things you keep to yourself. Don't post everything, all right? We gonna cut that out. We gonna cut that out.
We're gonna leave that in. 'Cause y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, man. I really know this man, man.
That's
For
what's
real,
up.
man.
That's
Appreciate
good.
you.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
All right,